Hey everybody, GravyTrain here with another episode of GravyTraining. Today, as the title shows, we're going to continue the new player's guide, and we are going to be covering the portal, the mine, the pit, and the market. So I'm just going to kind of go through these things. These are not very deep topics, so I wanted to knock these out pretty quickly and explain a bit about each one of these topics. And then future videos that I'm recording now will go into more depth about some of the other mechanics and other systems. So let's get started. So the mine is pretty simple. So you can see there was a notation on there that there was a gem. I went ahead and collected it. Mine's pretty straightforward. It's something that you can invest. I think it's 500 per time. So there's a level 1 for 500. You can unlock the mine, and it becomes a level 1 mine. And it's like every 4 hours or something like that. It will produce a single gem. So you're going to get, at that point, like 6 a day or something like that. I don't know the exact number because I didn't stop and look. But you're going to get just basically a limited number of gems, or it's probably 5 a day, since 5, 10, and 15 would make a lot of sense. So you're going to get 5 a day at level 1. You can then, once that's activated, you can get another 5 a day by upgrading to level 2, and then a final 5 by updating to level 3. So you're going to spend money up front, or gems up front, in order to get a long-term investment. So this will pay for itself over the course of about 100 days. So this is not a short-term thing. I mean, it's a short-term thing as far as reality goes, but for the game, it's not a short-term thing. So you're investing up front with the expectation that you're going to be playing longer than 100 days, that you're going to collect the gems, and you have pretty much an entire day to collect them before they fill up. And yeah, I mean, it's not a bad investment if you're going to be playing the game. After a certain point, you'll actually be getting a net additional like 5, 10, or 15 gems a day that you've already invested in, gotten your return, and you're done. So it's pretty simple. You can get notifications on your phone that, hey, you have gems ready. You don't necessarily have to do it, or you don't have to like check them all the time. As long as you're playing the game once a day, you're going to see it. So just come in periodically. There'll be a number there with the number of gems that are there, and that's that. Pretty straightforward. The mine is pretty simple. Just understanding that you're paying up front for a long-term investment on it is the important thing. The market. So here you can see the market is, this is still from the other video. If you just came here from the Getting Started video, part 1, you'll recognize this stuff. This is part 1. I'm just going to go ahead and pay the 5 to refresh it. So the store you start with a certain number of slots. You can unlock more. You can see what you would be unlocking is kind of the nice thing before you unlock them. So you can decide like, oh, hey, this is worth it. This isn't. You can see here, this is an epic drop, but it's not a good epic drop, so I won't be buying it. This actually would be great if this weren't uncommon, so I won't be buying this either. I will buy the mystery shards. Those are generally a good purchase. I will buy these as well. As long as you got the silver, it definitely doesn't hurt to get them, because you get more heroes that you can use to feed your other heroes. We call them feeder heroes or food or whatever. So the market refreshes once a day, or not once a day, no, once an hour. It will, when you refresh, cost 5 gems, and you'll refresh. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You're going to see 1 and 2 star heroes, so common and uncommon heroes. You're going to see gear of all levels. You're not going to see the special gear, but you will see, like, you're not going to see the like lifesteal gear here, but you're going to see the typical like attack, defense, hit points, accuracy, crit up and crit damage. And you'll see all parts. You'll see all of those sets ranging anywhere from epic all the way down to common, from 1 star to 5 stars. I've never seen a 6 star. I don't think there might even, actually there isn't even, maybe there is. There might be a 6 star in equipment. There probably is. I've only seen as many as like 4 stars, I think, in the store, so that's pretty good. Like you can see a couple of 4 stars here. You can click on them and say like, and you can actually see the little icon like this is an accuracy set. Oh, speed's the other one. This is a speed set. And you can see what the stats are going to be before you buy. And that's the store, or the market. It's pretty straightforward. Now, I use the market, so when I get into the tavern and do the video on the tavern, you'll see more about ranking heroes up, things like that. A lot of times, I'll just buy these cheap 2-star heroes or 1-star heroes here instead of wasting. I mean, or I'll use whatever I have left over from portal pulls. But I mean, it's not bad to just get cheap heroes here that you're just going to consume to level up your other heroes, or you may be able to consume them to, to ranking up is the most common thing. So anyhow, and then buying gear, buying summons, pretty much it. I mean, you can throw cheaper gear too. Like you could get an epic boot. The stats are going to be low, but if you're throwing them on a hero, you're just kind of like bound or like not taking seriously or whatever, you can just throw this kind of stuff on there. As long as you're not super concerned about damage or survivability or whatever, you can at least throw them on there. But generally, it's probably not worth spending on anything less than like a 4-star. Like you look at this, it's only got 2 stats, but the stats are better and they'll scale up as you upgrade them. I wouldn't update anything more than probably twice its star rating until it is until you're looking at like rares, at least probably epics. So by upgrade, so you can go up to 16 levels on a piece of equipment. I probably wouldn't go above 8 for anything that I'm going to get in the store here. I mean, sometimes it's worth upgrading. If you happen to get like a 4-star epic or a 4-star rare, awesome, upgrade it. But even then, you want to decide whether or not it's worth going all the way up to like a 16 points on something like that. I'll refresh one more time just to kind of show you. So once again, we got a bunch more heroes. Did get a rare shield, 4-star rare shield. I'll pick it up. I probably don't need it right now, but I'm a hoarder as far as artifacts go. These heroes, these uncommon heroes, are actually worth picking up as food. So I will get them, cannibalistic as that sounds. I'll get the mystery shards. And that's it. And there's probably other people that have better wisdom here than I do. This is just what I've kind of assembled from talking with experienced players and my own experience and talking with people like me that are getting into this game and all of that. So if you've got other thoughts or ideas, please constructively share those in the comments. And I'm always looking for new wisdom and all of that. So, but just do me a favor and keep it constructive. That's all I ask. So that is the market. The sparring pit, we went over briefly before, but I'm going to go into it in a little more detail. So you can see here, I've unlocked, there are 5 possible portals. You get one once you hit the level 15 or 13 or whatever level it is for the portal. So you get one at that point for free. That's level 1. You can upgrade the portal up to level 3. You can upgrade horizontally and add portals. So this is basically, once they're unlocked, it's no maintenance. They're all free from then on. You just have to have a hero in them. You can just click on the hero and select. You can see if they're max level, then you can't put them in here. Max level is kind of one of those funky things because you can't, well, you can be max level for whatever rank you are, and then all of a sudden you're not. So, where is that new hero? I don't recall that one. Oh, that must be one that I just got. All right. Yeah, okay, that was during the other video. But yeah, you can choose the heroes from here, switch them up. You can see their progression underneath them. So if they're close to leveling up, you'll be able to see it. And you can select them and just confirm here. Once they are max level, they'll get popped out. You do have to click this. It lights up yellow when they're ready. So in 1 minute and 15 seconds, this guy, which is one of the starting heroes, he will have leveled up to level 34. So we'll go ahead and get that going on here shortly. I have my cat coming over here distracting me. Oh, and she gets away. She only likes to come over here on her terms. Alright, so 40 seconds on this. We'll wait for this one. But this is just a really good place, like I said, especially if you're going to be away from the game for a while. Throw some of your higher tier heroes in here. You'll come back, and hopefully you'll have leveled up. If you're going to be playing the game for a considerable amount of time or something along those lines, then maybe go ahead and get throw some lower tier heroes on here that you can check in pretty frequently, or turn on your alerts so you can hop in game, that kind of thing. Like, I tend to play at a desktop, but if you're playing from a phone or something like that, it'd be real easy to just get a notice, pop in, hit the button, close the app again, so you're not really distracting yourself, but you're able to get all these levels turned up. So 3, 2, 1. And now you just have to hit upgrade, and the counter starts again. So we got another 5 hours and 48 minutes to the next level. Now, the good thing is, you're not, like, if you pull a hero out of here midway through, they're not losing any experience. They still made all that progress. So there's no harm in swapping heroes out, anything along those lines. And you can see, I don't know if it differs based on their level or their star rating or what, but you can also see what their rate is, the amount of experience they're getting per hour. And finally, is that it? The market, the mine, and the portal. Forgot about the portal. So we talked about the portal briefly before. And there's not really much more to go over here. There is fusion, which I kind of talked briefly about. There's not really much to add about this, other than what we've already seen. So from what I've been told, as far as deals in the shop, not the market, but the shop where you're actually buying like real money stuff, good deals put ancient shards at about $1 US per, with 900 gems coming in at about the same, because that's what it costs to buy an ancient shard. And approximately, void shards tend to be between like $4 and $5 at a good deal point. And sacred shards, I'm not even going to speculate, because they tend to sell for about $30. But I think that might be overvalued, so I don't know exactly what that ends up coming in as. So you may see prices one way or the other. The specials can come out. In general, a lot of people will tell you just to buy energy deals, don't to get the other stuff. But I think that just depends on what your priorities are and all that. I mean, you can get a lot of the content in the game just by spending energy, and energy is later on, especially a more rare resource. You're not going to see these kind of numbers that I have here, so you probably don't want to buy silver with cash, gems, but yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I mean, the portal is pretty straightforward. We'll go ahead and summon another one. Maybe we'll get a rare here. Get lucky and I've summoned my 3 champions for the day. Nope, not a rare, a common. But yeah, I could summon another one right from here. So it's really kind of easy to use. And that's a common as well. So that then is going to wrap up this video. So if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. Remember, all the links are down below. The community Discord is actually in the game, but GravyTraining community Discord is in the links below. Twitch, Twitter, all those things are listed down below. Thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks, everybody.